everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. Today we're going to be doing a duology. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. This is Bodies of Light by Sarah Moss and Signs from Lost Children by Sarah Moss. They were both sent to me by Granta, and this one was shortlisted for the Welcome Book Prize, and I am not surprised because, oh my god, so good. I loved these. I loved these. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I read them out of order. I did. I read this one first, and it works as a standalone. Trust me, it works as a standalone. But the first book definitely gives the backstory that is kind of needed. So it's a good story. I loved it. So, book number 1. We meet the two sisters. We meet Miss May and Allie. May is in the circle of artistries, and she is, I believe, the younger sister, and she is well loved by her mother, and she poses for different artists that her father works with. Miss Allie, though, is quite the rebellious child of her day. Not really, actually. She just really wants her mother's approval, and her mother is freaking nuts. Allie does an amazing job, and she goes into the doctor world, and this is the story of the two of them living their life. I'm not going to give too much away because I'm not going to give too much away. I'm gonna just rant about this book because, oh my god, it was so good. I really liked the first one too, but this one has my heart because it takes place partially in a mental institution, and it was so good. Oh my god. So this takes place in the 1800s. This takes place with a female doctor trying to help a mental ward of women who are in a mental institution, and do you want to talk about messed up things? Yes, this is so amazing. Tom, her husband, and Allie, and it's split narratives. Tom is in Japan working on lighthouses, and Allie is working in a local insane asylum, and she is a female doctor, which is very interesting. Now, Tom, I will admit, I liked his narrative, but I was super obsessed with the mental institution because there is this element of Allie having a little bit of madness to herself. I do think that in order to work with people in mental institutions and things of that nature, you have to have a little bit of a roughness to you, a little bit of an edge, something that gives you an understanding of where they might have come from, because if you don't, you're going to be lost. This and the duology from John Harding, so Florence and Giles and the Girl Who Couldn't Read, have some really, if you like one duology, you're gonna love the other. The story is this is nowhere near as psychological thriller-esque as that is, but the placement and the feeling and the emotions and the vast darkness of what it was like in the 1800s for a woman in her anything, for her to be a woman on her own while her husband's overseas and she decided not to go with him and to work in a mental institution is like insane. So as far as these two books go, I really think that they are an underhyped duology. I think that they are not really registered on people's radar. I think Sarah Moss is a phenomenal author, and I'm very surprised that she doesn't get more attention on the booktube community. I was sent both of these for review, so these are both review copies. I will be keeping both of them because they are gorgeous. I have a second copy of this now because I was sent it by the Welcome Book Prize, and then I will be buying the matching edition for this to put on my shelf because I really want it, but that is just it. I will definitely be buying, Sarah Moss, I'm definitely going to look into more of her works. I'm definitely going to keep working to read more of her stuff. I think that this story was different and innovative and wonderful, and it was very emulative of the world in its time, and it was not afraid to really get gritty with what it was like in a mental hospital at the time of the 1800s. I think that anyone out there who likes Victorian England, I think that anyone out there who likes the Victorian age, I think that anyone out there who likes to read about the 1800s, anyone out there who has an interest in the history of the mental illness community or the history of the medical community, I think that those are great books for that. I think that they're wonderful. I think that you guys will have a blast with them, and I think that you guys should definitely pick them up. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!